Hello there and welcome to a bit of Spyro, A Hero's Tale. Now, you may be pleased to know that I've actually finished this part. I did it yesterday.
But I can go back at any time and practice just for fun.
I also apologise for this as well. You know what, let's cancel that. I do apologise for that. Optimising your PC. Thank you, Bulgard, but that's right now not necessary. So I did this for the light gem and the dragon egg, so that's good, so you don't need to watch that. Let's find our way around this game. First of all, let's try and get the controls sorted. Okay. You'll have to forgive me, I've not played this game in like 2 weeks, and I have been playing Super Lucky's Tale since. Mostly trying to get 99,999. 99,999. Coins. I just remembered there's no map. Can't consult a map, so I don't know where the fuck I'm going now. So we've done that, so now I need to find out how to get into there. Any hinters from anywhere? Because usually when you've done something significant, it opens the level up. I can't remember where I said I was supposed to go last time, so you'll have to bear with me. And I better check the time as well. I really am sorry about this, guys. I am totally unprepared. Okay, so call it 12 o'clock, right. So I should be able to record for another 2 hours, maybe. You guys may be pleased to hear, or maybe not so, because you're the viewer and I'm the player. Actually, I will consult the map. I actually got that job, which is really good. So, unfortunately, that means that I... How do I get that? Maybe I need a certain ability. I haven't got it yet. Supercharge, maybe. No, I got that job, so unfortunately I am going to have to spend like all my week, besides tomorrow when I meet my darling Larissa, in town, because I've got to finish this. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to like do Year of the Dragon. Like, that will probably come at a later time, but I'm not going to promise anything. My afternoons, when I get back home, or evenings rather, will be spent in other games besides this. How do I zoom in? Can't quite see down there. Yeah. Oh, hello. Aha! There we are. That's how we get this legend. So, yeah, so my afternoons are going to be spent, like, if I have got any recording to do, doing D&D stuff. So I'm afraid I'm not going to be focusing my attentions on Let's Plays on this channel. Oh, you ball ache. Well, at least we know how to get there now, anyway, which I'll probably forget later. So, let's see, how do we get out of this area then? Oh, right, guess we've got to die then, because we ain't got the walking ability. Alright. I don't know where that dragon egg is, so never mind. So I think we can just make our way back, because we've now got enough light gems, I believe, or have we? Yeah, we've got... Yeah, we've got enough dark gems to face off with Ineptitude. Ineptitude, rather.
And spin.
Sunken ruins, coastal remains. Now there is somewhere I want to go. Might be this way. I need to go and find Blink the Mole and do his level. I don't want to, but it's got to be done if we want 100% completion. I doubt, honestly, I'm going to get 100% completion in this game, but if I can, I am going to do my best for it. And this is how we're going to begin that. It should be down this way. It might be all the way around that way, but I'm just going to check first. Yeah. Besides a lot of beetles. In other news, so this job, I'm really looking forward to getting it. Hope I can keep it, actually, because like it's one that I really want to do as well, and there may be the opportunity to even become like an employment advisor, which is something I really want to do. You know, like be the work coach I want to see. I would want to come in and see like every fortnight or so that's good. It does involve telephones, which I'm not really confident with, but you know, it's required for the job. At the end of the day, it's 20 grand a year. Can't really complain, and I know that's not terribly good, but like, you know, consider it's like an entry level job or whatever. Honestly, I've had worse jobs, and it is one I'd, like I say, I look forward to doing, so good. In other news, yes, I've become a moderator on the VGR forums, that's the Video Game Revolution forums, mostly an esports website, but they have like one of the bigger gaming forums out there that isn't Reddit. So if you want to contribute to it, please come on over and do. However, I'm a very strict moderator. I actually do my job, you see. Yeah, I've badmouthed that forum a few times here, but yeah, like, it's just that I'm trying to improve the quality of discourse on that forum because Jesus wept. Like, I have never in my days heard lazy and greedy used as criticisms against developers and publishers, respectively. And, like, in so many times. In so little time. Overpowered, underpowered, all that sort of stuff. Christ almighty. Yeah, it's not pleasant to listen to every single time, and, like, it just kills discussion. Like, if anyone ever says to you that, like, video games are just for children, like, oftentimes I would agree. Like, if you look at the forums, the state of games discourse today, like on Reddit Gaming, like True Gaming is practically the only place where video games are discussed in any real detail by developers, sorry, by consumers. No, it's not that way, is it? It's not that way either. We'll find it. We'll find it. Nothing to worry about now. Like, you would honestly believe that, you'd honestly think that it was only children who play video games, because that's the level of discussion that you get out of grown-ass adults. So yeah. I'm not trying to defend shitty publishers or whatever, but I am going to say, I am going to talk about the reality of the situation, and that's, look, if you keep buying their shit, they're going to keep selling you shit, because you keep buying the shit. You want shit when you pay for it. Like I did when I paid 99 quid for Dawn of War 3 and didn't play it, but I got a shitty little hammer out of it. You know? Jesus Christ. Sorry, I'm pissed off already, but it's just, I've just been on the forums this morning, and the amount of times... Like, this week, I've seen, like, lazy used as an excuse. Like, used as an insult, and I'm just like, I'm fucking tired of it. It's emotionally, intellectually lazy in itself. So, you know, fuck off. Oh, and also as well, there may be another video on this channel where I review some Sneak Energy, because I won that in a giveaway. I say that well, I spent 1,000 of my forum points on it, and yeah, so I'm able to, I may review that. They want like 250 words of an honest review, because there is no other time they can't review. If it's not honest, it's not a review, is it? So, yes, I may do a video on it to supplement it. I've already ordered like a flavour that I really like, which is like blue raspberry, and like some other stuff as well. It's some that I haven't tried, but yeah. And here we are at Lost Arena. I'm just going to move something. I had heard in the previous videos like the slurping noises, so I apologise for that. I'm not going to turn my speakers off, because can't be asked.
Spyro. You're larger than I expected.
Huh? Normally people I fight say I'm smaller than they expected. You know, they're trying to psych me out.
Oh, I guess I just assumed dragons were tiny. You know, I spend all my time in the water, so I don't get to see a lot of dragons.
I do like a Neptune's voice actor. Very nice. Don't get too comfortable with these beams, they do expand outwards. And you've got to deal with more than that soon. Because 2 of these platforms will open up to those. Oh dear, there's me being cocky. See, she has the same laugh as Nasty Milk. See there, she goes into a bit of a diabetic coma. can stand on top of them. Only temporary. Oh no, you can. You can just stand on top. Ah, but you don't want it for very long because that's acid. Now she's going to dip under the water so she can grab a Kit Kat. Help with the blood sugar. Oh, that's what you get for being smug, John. Now just try and readjust yourself and almost fall in acid. Now I've got to believe that we're going into a harder part now. It's the balls that she's going to spit at me now. Oh, hurl at me rather. Oh, balls. Yep, balls is right, John. Oh, it's okay. We'll get to the easy part. You just have yourself a nice little lap there, Neptune. I do like this boss fight. I really do. Yeah, it's like to say that like your Neptune is like one of these characters that like wasn't really meant to go any further than she did in this game. I do like it. I would like to have seen her perhaps come into other games. In fact, there are no bosses in the Spyro games, to my knowledge, that take place underwater. Besides, like I guess those in Skylanders, and even then, I don't think they're actually underwater. Like they've got some sort of excuse not to be entirely submerged in water. But yeah, like a boss with like swim mechanics and such would be alright, I think. Oh god. Like the closest thing I can actually think of to like an underwater boss would be like was it Bluto from like the seashell level in like the sandy level, the beach level in you know, the Dragon. Which I would like for you to have seen, but unfortunately I just don't have the time for it, and I can't get it to work anyway, so that's a bit of a pisser. I'll have to find a different emulator or ROM. So, yeah. But yeah, I like this boss. I guess I have a thing for women in green. Oh shit! I'm sorry, darling. I didn't mean that. It's interesting that if you lose health, you can just skip a phase of the fight. Like, I don't think you did that with Nasty Nork.
No! What happened? I can't believe I was defeated by a pygmy pipsqueak so tiny I couldn't even see him with a microscope.
Oh shit! Sorry. I was trying to say take a screenshot of that, but reset the emulation.
No! What happened? I can't believe I was defeated by a pygmy pipsqueak so tiny I couldn't even see him with a microscope.
Okay, see, now you're just overacting.
Spyro, thank you for gratitude,
Thank you for releasing me.
Oh, cool, another breath type. What can I do with this?
You can use your water breath to move some objects, solve puzzles, and slow down some enemies. You can also use it to add water to dehydrated foods.
Oh my word. So I think the water's safe to... Yes, the water's safe to swim in. Is there anything at the bottom here? That doesn't sound good. Anything at the bottom? Any Easter eggs? Any dragon eggs even? Now, if anyone is confused like I am, because I felt like a fucking idiot when I hadn't realised this at the time, but the reason why they're called Easter eggs is because you go hunting for them like Easter eggs. They're hidden away, but are meant to be found. Yeah, the first like encounter with like actual Easter eggs was like in like Marble Blast Ultra. Oops, the daisies. That's the wrong one. So I open that door like that. Open that door like that. So it's pretty good. Now the thing about the water breath is that slowing enemies down. What good is that? What am I doing here? Why do I why would I want to slow down? When I could just kill them. Was that meant to be like an exclamation mark? Well, if it is, it's not actually breaking open for me. Oh, that I just remembered as well. There's a few things that I think we need to go back to all the levels for as well, because we've got the electric bath now. I think we need to go back. I'm not sure. Doesn't matter anyway. The point is that we now can progress nice and safely into future levels. We do have a level with Blink the Mole. If I did say Blink's the Time Sweeper in the past, I do apologise. That's not what I meant. Although I would far prefer to play in that time. To be honest. Is there anything here? Ice Breath. I forgot there's an Ice Breath ability as well. So it doesn't appear to have anything I need there. Trying to think of other places I can go. I need to get to the beach, so I think that's this way. I need the water breath down here. If I do find anywhere on those tiki guys, I might try the water breath on them and just see what it does, but in the meantime, we need it here. Oh, that's crazy. There we go, and there's a dragon egg up there. Now, how did I not get that one? Let's save the game. I really must download this soundtrack because in my D&D session recaps I use a lot of like video game music, so I'm gonna have to use that. Speaking of D&D, there is a new edition of D&D coming out, One D&D, because that worked out so well for the Xbox and Battlefield, for fuck's sake. Yeah, so they're trying to call. I haven't got anything else to talk about at the moment. So they're trying to like Wizards of the Coast have for a while now tried to get rid of like editions of D&D. So after 4th edition of D&D, there was 5th edition, which we're currently at, and he seems rather aroused by that. Oh no, just kill me. So, and electrocuting and spraying enemies does not improve the efficiency, unlike in Bioshock. So moving on, yeah, so they've tried to get rid of it with 5th edition by calling it like the world's greatest role-playing game, which isn't even true. Pathfinder or Vampire, literally any other game is the better role-playing game than Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. Fifth edition's good, but it's like it's everyone's second favourite game. It's not the best at all. But unfortunately, like putting the world's second greatest role-playing game on your box doesn't exactly inspire people to play it, does it? So they've had to cancel that idea. But now my day. So yeah, so D&D being like the best role-playing game like is a myth. And so yeah, they just called it 5th edition. They used to want to just call it just Dungeons and Dragons, but just Dungeons and Dragons again. No, they got rid of it and went back to 5th edition. So now they're going to this one D&D idea of it being like a game as a service, or games as a disservice, as I call them, because these live service games are very rarely live, or indeed a service to those that they who are playing them. So yeah, so like now they are trying to go onto the online tabletop as well, which there is a history of D&D trying to go online. They did it. They tried it in 4th edition, and it ended with a murder-suicide. Nice stun locking. Love it. I just love when games do that. Can't get enough of that. Had enough of that in Super Lucky's Tale, but apparently I get more in here. Great. Moving on from shit game design. Yeah, in fact, no, moving back to shit game design. So Wizards of the Coast, I'm not joking when I say that this ended in a murder-suicide. Look at something called Project Gleemax. Now, Gleemax is a Magic the Gathering character, but they named like this project after it, and holy shit, like the online. Oh no, I think it was a different project actually. The point is that the D&D tabletop online stuff, like the guy who was in charge of it, like I think murdered his wife and unalived himself, as you have to say on Facebook. You're not allowed to say suicide because apparently we're not adults. But yeah, it's like, it was really tragic. So they've tried to do this in the past, and then like people were saying, "Oh, Wizards of the Coast are never going to do an online tabletop." Well, actually, yeah, they will. Like, look at D&D Beyond, where you can make your own character sheets and dice rollers, and you have to use like third-party software to make it work on the tabletop. But it looks pretty good, to be honest. Like, my DM for the last game that I played said it's been made in Unreal Engine, and it looks like Tailspire. Now, I don't have much love for Unreal Engine, especially when it comes to like lighting. Oh my god, like it's ridiculously bad. Like it's not the best engine for new users. I think Unity is brilliant for anyone, but Unreal, Christ Almighty, like they've made it look good though. Like they know what they're doing. Is it going to replace Roll20? Like possibly, but is it going to replace Foundry, the most popular online tabletop service? Probably not. No. Like, it's going to have some fierce competition, but, like, this being the official tabletop for D&D is quite interesting. Like, we've not really sort of had this thing before of, like, you can only play this tabletop role-playing game on this system, like, digitally. One of the benefits of tabletop role-playing games is that a lot of them involve theatre of the mind, so you can just imagine what the scenery looks like, you can imagine where your character is, and you can imagine, you use a lot of abstract things. I mean, a lot of D&D is already pretty abstract as is. I am determined to find this fucking level of Blink, but I know it's far away. So, fuck it, you know what, I'm not determined. Lost Cities... Sorry, I keep forgetting. Icy Wilderness! Okay, so we can go there, but first I want to go to the Dragon Kingdom. Got a few reasons to go here. I need to do some backtracking, mostly involving the Supercharge power-up with the light gems, all that sort of stuff. Electric Breath stuff. I will honestly make some more progress here, and we've got plenty of time to do so now. So yeah, I'm just going in a random direction, hoping to come up that's the right one. Also, as well, I really need that wall kick ability, which I hope I get in the beginning of Icy Wilderness. Oh yeah, let's see what Water Breath does here. I mean, I know my left arm can do some pretty weird things, but... Moving on. So I think I need to get up there, don't I? Or can I just go through that hole there? Oh, that's a secret entrance, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going. Just hoping to find my way through this place and have some decent fun. There's very little risk of that. Bloody hell, those guys are good. They're too good. Piss off. Right. Oh, no, man, back in the Prost lab. We're going to listen to this dialogue again.
Spyro, you found the secret
Oh, good. No skippable dialogue. Is that some concept art on his little note, clipboard there?
So secret. Exit.
Never mind, I'm just talking out my anus. I think it might be this way, actually, where I need to go. Not sure. I can always get a teleport pad if need be. Nice to see the old levels and listen to the old music, anyway. No, because that's Nasty Nog. So, trying to think of what else. What? D&D. So yeah. Yeah, but honestly, One D&D is looking pretty good. Like the tabletop stuff is looking pretty good. They're going to be releasing this around 2024. Like we've known that this was coming for some time. Like that we're going to re-release the books. There's some stuff in the books that I'm actually quite impressed by as well. I think I need a ball power up to get down to there. Okay, that's fine. We'll see if we can get some more gems. So, like, some of the things that the developers want to do with like the player stuff is like give more inspiration, so that allows you to re-roll dice and just like just get the benefits of like re-rolling dice and such. That's good by like rolling crits and such. I think as well they might even be removing the ability for dungeon masters to roll critical hits as well, because well, players don't get 120-foot flame breaths, you know. So that's something. I think I'm going the right way with this. I'm pretty sure I'm going the right way with this. No, I'm not. Bollocks. To a teleport pad we go. So yeah, it's like DMs have DMs don't need the power of critical hits. They've already got enough power. They are already good God Almighty. They don't need like all this additional stuff that's going to kill players. Like especially like in first level combat. You know, I don't think that DMs need to roll critical hits to kill players. You know, like I mean, how good a session is that? If you're like, oh, I'm going to play a wizard. Okay, and a goblin with a short bow just crits you for, what's the amount of damage they can do? Like, 14 damage maximum, and you have 6 hit points. Like, that can outright kill you.
Here we go, Spyro. The supercharged gadget is now available.
Yay. I don't think I'm going the right way. Oh, and you also keep the supercharge regardless of if you're actually using it or not. Yeah, I don't think... I need to come back this way, but I don't need anything from there just yet. So that's... I like that. I want to talk about the supercharge very quickly. So supercharge before, if you haven't been paying attention, or if you've got less important things to think about, but you think you do. Supercharge, basically, you'd have to hold down the charge button to be able to get the benefit of it, but no longer. You can simply just use it like this, so you can just have it built up. I'm trying to figure out where I need it though. It makes you move faster, and you can destroy objects of a certain strength. Pretty sure it's going this way. Yes, it was. Hey, there we go. Oh, destroy these as well. Just charge through them like they are butter. They go through bone like butter. Please don't kill me, Bricktop. Okay, we now need to go and find the electro breath stuff. But that's it, really. That's your supercharge. So, yeah, so critical hits, like, DMs don't need that shit, so just give it to players. And, like, yeah, okay, fine, wizards and spellcasters, like, they don't get, like, the benefits of, like, critical hits. But they do get, like, inspiration. So they get to re-roll like their dice once whenever they like. This was a resource that was only given out for good roleplay and such like that, which you should kind of be aiming to do anyway. But the thing is that people find it such like a precious resource, and one that like you don't know when you're going to get again, that you're not really going to use it again. So that always kind of sucked, really. So this is what we need the electro breath for. There we go. I may or may not have opened that door already. We're going to find out, though. Oops, today's is wrong way. I've got no health, so you'll have to bear with me, because I'm taking things a bit more carefully. Not too carefully, though, Jesus Christ. Okay. Goddamn. Thieves. I've got to be careful because these guys could just run me into an enemy. Okay, just gonna have to get the corner. Nice one. Got the egg. Well done, mate. I think I will save the game actually. 2, 3. Oh yeah, I figured out how to do it as well. It's F5 and F7. F5 to save, F load to 7. Sorry, F5 to 7. F5 to save, F7 to load. Good God, I fucking hate this speech impediment shit. So, yeah, so One D&D, not D&D 1, that's 1E, that's not the same thing at all. It's going to be called 6th edition in the end. Like, it is right now just a code name, so, you know, 6th edition. But yeah, like, what else is that? I also added like the Ardling race as well, which a lot of people are just saying like furry Arsima. Yes, I'm not kidding. That's the Ars. There is a race called Arsimar. Arsima. Like Arsma. I've got Arsma. I'm playing an Arsma. Arse-hole. Arsing about. Arse-as. Arsima, yeah, so like they're furry Arsima, but not entirely. Like, because they have like you could choose to play like a human with like an animal head, in like Egyptian mythology or whatever. But like it's not just like you don't just have to do that. You can play well all manner of things. Like, so I think they're gonna look like the godlike from Pillars of Eternity, where like they have like around like their faces they have like feathers, so you can literally be raven haired, but they're like angelic and such. The problem is like you have to kind of make it work for your setting. I think as well, like one of them has a flight speed. I think I'm just done. I think I'm done here. I'm gonna double check though. I think there's where the dragon lives. I'm gonna check there. Just see if there's anything else inside. I'm pretty sure there's some other supercharged stuff on this side. In fact, I think I need to go back to Cloudy Domain as well. So, like I said, I'm going to check everything. Oh dear, oh dear. So yeah, so I quite like the look of the Ardlings. Also, as well, you can read this on the PHP. You can also read like these other PHP things on D&D Beyond. So it is available for you to see. They're changing like they're getting rid of half elves and half orcs as we know it. They're no longer a separate race. Like you can just have half whatever you want. So you can have like a half halfling. I'm not even joking. It's still a system that needs work. Like they really do need to be able to say, okay, you can take whatever you want from the racial combinations that you're about to make. And honestly, as well, a lot of them are better. So like they are emphasizing like elves. I don't think have elven accuracy anymore, so they don't get like, oh yeah, by the way, you can use you're proficient in all elven weapons. It's like no, it depends on your background. But some of them are more innate. So like all dwarves are born with stone cunning. which is like an ability that's been changed as well. So it's no longer just like, oh yeah, you can do this thing whenever you like. It's like, you've got to, you can only use it in certain scenarios. I'm not going that way. I can't be bothered. I think we've got everything we need to.
To browse my fine wares, Spyro, and spend.
Dragonfly Falls. Dragonfly Falls, I think I do actually need to be by. So that's something that's good about One D&D as well. So like you can have like half drow elves without having to buy another fucking buck for it, guys. Pissed me off that. Backgrounds as well, they're changing. So like no longer do you have shitty background features like Acolyte. As an Acolyte, you get the ability to go into a church and rest if you are loyal to that god of that church. And well, that's the thing. It's like, well, that doesn't make any sense because like you should be able to stay there anyway. You are a servant of that god. Like there'd be a pretty shitty church, wouldn't they, if they just turned people down who needed help, especially someone of their own faith. Like Sage as well, or Cloistered Scholar. You know, like you don't have this background, then you don't know how to use a library. Your character cannot read. You know, like stupid shit like that. It's like it's not necessary at all to. Oh shit! That's a good job. There's water down there. I was actually trying to peer down, but never mind. Yeah, it's just like stupid decisions like that are being removed. So the way backgrounds work in D&D is like every background has, well, basically you can make your own background. They provide examples, and they're really nice examples. Like the farmer, if you're a farmer, you can choose to have like 2 to your strength and 1 to your constitution. You get the tough feat, which improves the amount of hit points you have because of all the hard work that you've done throughout your life, etc. You can choose to be a guard, and you get all this different starting equipment. And your starting equipment isn't defaultly chosen. You have 50 gold pieces, and you choose what you're going to spend them on based on like what your character sort of needs or how they play. 17, damn, okay. So that's good. I like that a lot. I genuinely do. I like that. Like now, I can be the background that you know, I want to be. I no longer have to. You know, I no longer have to choose one that's like which one's more powerful. Because let's be honest, if your party doesn't have an outlander, you have to have a druid. Because if you're in the wilderness, how are you going to get food? Yeah. And honestly, I like that background feature, the ability to just get food whenever I like without doing any checks whatsoever. But then that kind of defeats the point of the wilderness stuff. Like, if you're playing an outdoorsy type, chances are you're going to have good enough survival and nature checks, nature skills, to be able to get a decent amount of food. You shouldn't even really, like, you shouldn't need to roll for it. You should be able to find a good enough amount anyway. But no, apparently we've got to have a background feature that makes absolutely sure that no one has to roll for anything, and just give them food. Yeah. Like, someone was saying, like, oh, this was a lifesaver in my Dark Sun campaign. Dark Sun being, like, Fantasy Mad Max. I was like, yeah, that's not meant to... That's the point, though. It's meant to be a harsh wilderness. If you've just got this character with this background feature that negates it, then what's the fucking point? Jesus. Oh, goody, we've got a Sparks level to do. How fucking fun.
Give it up, Spyro. You'll never fit through that crack in the wall. So you want me to go in there and do it for you?
Oh, if you must. Don't bother for a dragon egg, just get me the fucking light gem. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out the control stuff. Ah, I see, so there's webs here that are going to... make things difficult. this has been pretty generous with power-ups so far. I'm so glad there's only like one of these per world. So I think the next world is like final one. I really hope it is. Because I do not want to be doing this another 4 times. Now you shall be rewarded, yay. It's a good job I wasn't paying attention to that one, because now I need to save all my energy for this one.
Here's a dragon egg. Are we done yet?
But I wish we were. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Should I try again to see if I can find a light gem?
Yeah, go ahead. Yes, I'm liking the stuff in like what they're doing with backgrounds. Like, we're gonna give you 50 gold pieces to spend on all the stuff that you need to start your character. Like, if you want like to put out for like really good weapon, fine, but you know, you might have to lose the backpack. You know, you might have to hope that someone else can carry your stuff for you. And hey, that might work. You know, you might be playing like a noble and who has like a retainer who just like carries this stuff around. Or you might just like spend all your money on like a good spell book and perhaps other items like a potion maybe. Oh dear. I'm sorry if the noise of holding down the button is annoying, it's I can't concentrate unless I have my finger on the trigger. Thank Christ that's over. Right. Save immediately. I don't ever want to have to look at that again, but at least twice we've got to do it again. Once for a dragon egg, once for a buy a gem in the next world. Yeah, I do actually.
There's nothing left in there. Do I really have to go back in?
No. I'm so glad that Sparks feels the same as me, the way he looks there as well. It's like, oh, I don't want to play again. Christ for that. I'm glad someone feels the same as I do. The developers fucking down. Like, what if there wasn't a light gem in there? He just says, do you want me to try again for a light gem? And, like, actually, you send him there and there's fuck all inside. I laugh, but I'd be pretty pissed off myself. Right, let's use the water breath, see what happens. And again, not really quite seeing the point there. So we do need the ball kick here. I should have looked this up, but I don't really think much of it at the time. But where the fuck do you get the ball kick ability? Because it's a pretty important one that appears early in the game. Like, I love backtracking as much as the next person, in fact, maybe a little bit more. Which I probably need to talk to a therapist about, but, like... Where the fuck do I find it? Like, because, like, it's very early that it appears, and it's like, okay, well, shall I get the next top world like you do in every other Spyro game? I mean, maybe you're doing, I'm missing something. Oh god, there might be another world beyond this one. Jesus Christ. Okay, right. I mean, amongst the ice walls. Something up there, and I want it. And I don't think I'm gonna get it. Let's find out if we can. Whoop. Whoop. What else do I like about D&D 1, or 1 D&D, or 1th edition? No, it's not 1th edition. Fuck off. It's not 1st edition. 1st edition's already a thing. And there's several of those. God almighty, don't get me started on Bick Me and OD&D. All that shit. So... I don't even know what Beck Me is. Beck Me is basic, essential... toss. I don't know what it's on this for, to be honest. Can I make it? Can I make it? Can I make it? Yes, I just made it! Oh! Nice, thank God for that. Right, I don't really want to make that sound anymore. But I can't make it over there. What is over there anyway? I can't see fuck all. Wait, so I have to get the wall kick ability to get there. But there's nothing there. But, or rather, I could get there. High as a fucking kite right now, guys. So I'm going to have to get a teleport pad and take us home. At least to the new world. Because I don't think there's anything here except talk to Blink the Mole. But I can't find him. Which is just as good, really. So let's find ourselves a teleport pad. Back it off. Oh, hello. Is that chest there open? I believe I opened that one. But I better just be sure. Oh, that's very cleverly hidden behind those rocks. But not cleverly enough for one such as I. You don't seem too agonised by that blast of electric energy there. Ah, teleport pad, there we are. Super duper.
Go ahead, Spyro. If you've got money to spend, I am here to relieve you
There
of
you
the
are, my favorite wallet.
For Swamp Train Village. Yeah, because I need to go back to the main. I need to go back to the main level, don't I? And with any luck, that shop might have some new stuff for me. Time on, please. We'll check in that. Nope. Icy Wilderness. Let's go. Ooh, no cutscene time. Gary Alden! That's the name I was thinking of before.
I cannot believe this. What is going on around here? Do I have to deal with Spyro myself? He'll be on his way here looking for me soon. Let me think. Yes, I suppose I could always release my other guardian. Albert has quite a few tricks up his sleeve that will give Smarty Pants Spyro a run for his money. Now, you big lumbering dollop, stand guard over there and make sure nobody gets past you. If you let me down, you know what will happen.
I like that.
Spyro, now here you are on the beautiful but cold, icy wilderness.
Like how shiver.
You should head to the Ice Citadel and try to find the Elder there. They may be able to tell you where Red is hiding.
Oops. Oh yeah. Okay. So we might be able to tell us where Red's hiding. Okay. So I did like that cutscene. That's one of my favourites. Like especially like Red's chamber. So it appears as though this is the final world. Thank God. But we'll see what we can do. I don't intend on completing this today, but
Feel free to browse my fine wares, Spyro.
can do something
And
else.
spend.
Then again, there is the ice press, so maybe there is another world beyond this one. Who knows? I keep saying world beyond this one as if like I'm talking about the afterlife. I mean, there may well be, but I'm not prepared to answer that. I'm afraid I don't know. I mean, like I've lived for 40,000 years because I played Civ. I'm not going to provide any context on that. Is that something I can? There you go. Hey, lots of jumps there. So we've got to look out for those turds on the floor. Apparently, dragon fire, just explodes things. Nice. Anything going on here? Not that we can see. Ah, of course, I've got to break that. Okay. So I think we've seen all there is to see the hub in the hub so far. Let's talk to this penguin who seems to be a bit chilly. have a cinnamon roll first.
You must be Spyro. Ooh, the area behind
You must be
is protected by
Spyro.
a very clever security system that, may I add, I personally designed myself. Oh, something complex that those brainless Norks would never figure out. But I bet a dragon of your skill and intellect would do it in no time. Ooh.
Okay, cut to the chase. What do I need to do?
Oh, just activate all electric switches in this area within the time limit and the gate will open. It's actually as simple as that, really. Nothing complex at all. Maybe the Norks could have figured that one out, but they would have never been fast enough to do it. Do you want to give it a go, Spyro?
45 seconds, okay. So I don't expect to do it in the first go. I remember cutting it quite short before, so you have to bear with me as I try to find them. Oh, I love this song! This is one of my favourites on the soundtrack. It's amazing. Ah, because there's one there. Okay. Just scouting them out for the first bit.
Don't forget, Spyro.
All you have to do is activate all the switches within the time limit to open the gate.
Yes.
Do you want to give it a go, Spyro?
Let's first of all go for the obvious ones. I'm gonna go around that way. Any moneybags there that I can see. Ah! It was right in front of me, you dickhead. I don't know who I don't know if I call him Phil a dickhead or me a dickhead. It's basically just everyone at that moment in time, except my darling, of course, is a dickhead. Now, there's a puzzle here, but first I want to have a look around. Hello.
Please, help me. The nasty creatures have taken over the skating rink, and I can't find my husband Phil to do anything about it. Please go in there and get rid of those troublemakers, Spyro.
Ice TNT. Oh, I see. Ice T. Ice TNT. No, I think I meant to protect the escape or something. Am I? Wait, are they Eskimos? I genuinely don't know. I don't know if it was like some sort of joke or something. Wait a minute. There's gonna be something else coming, isn't there? Yetis. Generic bear sounds. I don't think bear's actually raw. I think it's like something that just like was made up for like documentaries. So, I think some cooler. It would be cooler if they were. Just a bit of constructive feedback. Alright. Oh, you son of a...
Thank you, Spyro. Here, take this dragon egg as a reward. Spyro, that gang of troublemakers has returned. Would you get rid of them for me? There's a light gem in it for you this time.
Of course. Anything to cook, Phil. Oh, Christ, what else? It's the right ones. I do remember that I used to hate this at the time. I used to, well, like, there was a time on the internet. It doesn't happen so much today, where basically, like, getting defeated by an enemy was basically just immediately, like, anything, like, just mildly inconvenienced, like, being humiliated was just cooked. Oh, I got cooked by Taurus Demon today in Dark Souls 1. Ha! Got cooked. Oh dear. Yes, as you can see, I would try and deal with the Yetis, but right now I've got a bit more shit to do here. You see, what I don't like about this particular level at the moment is, like, that, like, you have to, like these two sort of don't, like, they are working together quite well, but it's the problem of, like, I have to look up and then down. I can't focus on one or the other. Whereas the previous levels, like, if you wanted to, like they would sort of run into each other, and like you didn't have to look very far to deal with the challenges they presented. Here, it's like as if I have to look at two different screens. I guess I'm the one being cooked by TNT lobbing Yetis. Previously unheard sentences in human history with John. Oh Christ, now I've got to deal with those. Unpleasant persons down here. Okay, so not there at least. So these ones throw snow. Snowballs.
Spyro, here, take this light gem as a reward. Come back anytime. Is it safe yet, Spyro? Or do they keep coming back? You can go back if you want. I'm staying here.
I don't want to play again for fun, but thank you, Peggy. We know why they call us Peggy, don't we? Why they call her Peggy, don't we? Yes. It's because that was the this joke. That's the name her mother gave her at birth. Because she was pegged. Moving on. Should have had a wank before I played this, to be honest. Did. Alright, so. Can't get it there, because I need the little thingy to spin for the water breath. Okay. Water breath. Somehow less useful than bubble breath. Yeah, less useful than bubble breath. You know, if you had two platforms rotating, it would save time waiting. I do like that little hut. With a wheel. So, oh, I wonder if it's like a mobile home. Possibly. And of course, can't tell your ass from a hole in the ground, as Motorhead once said. Pretty good lyric. Enemies are spawning, but I don't know where. Likely underneath us. Just sound inconvenienced more than killed. Love this, like, there's no purpose to it other than just to pass it to one another. Hey look, we've been paid 25 gems a pop to do this, alright? Just do it, okay? You ain't got anything to spend them on though, just do it, alright? Look, do you want to know what happens to when people cross red? Best not do. What if Spyro comes along and like just flames it? Look, just again, don't even think about it. Just keep doing it, right? Just keep pushing the crate. Just get your head down, push the crate, as your father did, and his father's father, and his father's father's father before him, and just push the goddamn crate. Anything else in this little cavern, or is that just like pointless electric bombs that still don't really have any clear purpose in the game? Alright, I'm going to get to the next most frustrating part of this game, and I think I'm going to call it quits for the time being, and then I'll resume recording on, I think, on Tuesday. Yeah, because I think Tuesday, Thursday and Friday. Yeah, Tuesday, Thursday and Friday, maybe Wednesday, and maybe I'll record, I'm not sure. But yeah, point is that I've got stuff going on throughout the week, so and nice, they've actually been given a change of uniform.
Oh, I knew you could do it, Spyro. Keep a lookout for my wife, Peggy. She's a penguin like me. She went off skating earlier, and I've not seen her since.
Look, you break that with a wife named Peggy. These things happen. He's not shivering because he's cold, he's shivering because he's suffering the trauma of being violently pegged by his wife. Safe word for salmon, but not a kid. care of the world. Oh, now then, let's use the shockwave ability. Yeah. Nice change. Kept him nice and warm. So, I want to know what's going on down there. Oh, just a pit. Great. Good job we lost nothing from dying. In fact, now I'm determined to get across there, just for the pure hell of it. So D&D, backgrounds, pretty good stuff there. I don't think that's how snow works, but okay. What else? Critical hits have been changed, races have been improved. I will miss like mountain dwarves and hill dwarves, but hey, you know what? You can make your own. You can decide where they live. If you want a sea dwarf, you can have that now. It makes not a jot of difference, because it's still at the end of the day your character. Anything down here? Out of curiosity, no. There's not much else that I think of really about OD&D. It looks really good. It looks really good. I'm optimistic about the changes. It is homogenization, and I don't like the homogenization in D&D. It's a pretty big problem for me. You know, they are trying to go for like quality and life improvements. They could do a lot more to quality and life improvements. Like, I think they've improved grappling rules. Thank God. Feats at level 1. Hey! Like, I can now actually separate my character from everyone else's because I got a feat. Yeah. And feats also as well will have like more level restrictions, which is really good. Because now, you're not going to get Polearm Master at level 1, or you're not going to get, you know, fucking crossbow expert and marksmanship feats and all that sort of stuff that makes you super fucking powerful. Hey! Worth a try. Nope, that wasn't. Yeah, so there's some good stuff in OD&D coming up. A lot of people are worried about it. Mostly unnecessarily, if I'm honest. Like, there's not that much to be worried about. And ultimately, at the end of the day, like Wizards of the Coast do not determine your fun. You determine your fun. Your Dungeon Master determines what happens in their game and whatnot. If you don't like a rule, talk to your DM. Oh, just spikes, okay. I'm gonna have to find some health soon, I think. Or not, because I just found a checkpoint, so it doesn't matter.
Ah, there you are, my favorite wallet.
I'm gonna save up my gems, because I don't know. We are on a new level, though. A new level means new ability, new... Fuck it, I can't be asked. Right. Attempting to charge. Ah, but it actually pauses you. So you can charge to steady yourself. You can't double jump, so you gotta watch out when these guys throw spears. Hello, what awaits us here, I wonder? Oh, is this going to be the mammoth?
You must be Spyro the dragon. Red, tell me to stop you.
Oh, fat chance. I've beaten bigger baddies than you. All I have to do is run around you a few times while I figure out your weakness. Then I just hit you 3 times and...
Good grief.
Hunter, it's me, Sparks. Sparks? Hey, what are you doing here? And where's Spyro? It all started when we ran into this elephant, only it wasn't really an elephant. He had hair all over his body. Okay, right, I see. Yeah, hairy. Oh no, they got Spyro? We have to rescue him before it's too late. But what if it's already too late? Relax, buddy. Spyro's still alive. I know, because if he weren't, we'd be going back to a previous save. I rock.
The line was funny, the delivery was not. So we'll do this bit, and then we'll call it quits there. Because I think that leaves enough to do in the next few levels. Back to the previous save. Christ in heaven. Right, there we are. Saved. Okay, let's go. Oh, hello, Bentley.
Hey, it's not my old pal, Hunter. What are you doing in these parts?
Oh, hey, Bentley. Yeah, I'm just passing through. I'm on a mission to rescue Spyro. He's gone and got himself captured. How you doing?
Some Yetis from the neighborhood chased me out of my house, but I don't want to bore you. You're busy looking for Spyro.
Oh, cool. Okay, then. Are you sure you're okay, Bentley? I could go in there with my bows and arrows and get rid of him for you.
Oh, would you, old pal? I would be very grateful. My cave is through there, and you'll have to climb the wall to reach it. But you've got to be careful. There's quite a few bad guys, and they're very tough. If you get rid of all the Yetis, I'll give you a reward.
So... okay, so I can go there. One, Sparks should know what mammoths are, because he faced them in Spyro 3. Speaking of the dragon, and so I need to use flaming arrows. Right. Goody. Oh, I see, there's nothing in there. Anything down here by any chance? Oh, a gem. I wonder if we can get that one. Yes, I can. Nice. And second of all, like, Bentley has lost IQ just by featuring this in this game. Let that set the tone. Bentley used to be a pretty, I wouldn't necessarily say smart chap, but one that definitely had quite the extensive vocabulary. He truly finds himself in a lexicological quandary. As Barnum could once said in a fable. Never know when you'll find yourself in a lexicological quandary. Hello, what's this from, I wonder? Who sent this? He's having himself a partner, very nice. Just punch the fucking thing to him, Jesus. It's good that like you can do like a ranged attack and Sparks will pick up the gems from afar. I like that. I think there was something of like a thing in like Torchlight 2 where like you'd have pets. Oh, very clever. You son of a bitch. Yep, they do. Okay. Hey, nice. Made a profit of a whole arrow. So yeah, D&D, One D&D is looking pretty good. I'm glad I've kept you all up to date on that. Not that you really wanted to be, but tough shit. This is a D&D channel now. You're actually playing Dungeons & Dragons: A Hero's Tale. Rather, you're watching Dungeons & Dragons: A Hero's Tale. Oh yeah, that's I thought the D&D moved me. I think my dad wants to take me and my partner to watch that. And yeah, I want to see it. I think it looks pretty good. Like, is it all that faithful to D&D rules? God, no. No, I mean, I doubt books are, but hey, no one really pays them any mind, do they? Yeah, but it's pretty good. D&D Honor Amongst Thieves. Yeah. You know, actually, if ever I make a character that's like a bugbear, which is like a yeti, I might have to model it after Bentley. I think I did actually make a Bentley the bugbear. Yeah, I'd model it after him. But yeah, D&D movie looks good.
Oh, thanks, pal. Let me help you with that door so you can go about your business. Also, I meant to give you this on your birthday. Sorry it's so late.
Oh, yeah, light jam. Okay, cool.
If you don't like it, you can return it.
Oh, no, I love it. Give it to Spyro.
Yeah. Good luck with finding Spyro, old buddy.
Oh dear. The jokes are good, it's just that the characters delivering them, not necessarily. Now, why couldn't there have been more of this? Why did it have to be Blink that we play as? God damn it. I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna get past this part. I'm gonna get past this part, get to Spyro, and then we can end. Like the developers obviously knew that like we wanted to do some platforming. Oh, hello, he has a lockpick. Like, just by the inclusion of Hunter and Blink, they knew that we wanted this. I ain't got any arrows on that. But, okay. It's so weird having this character here. It's like a fucking necromancer. What's going on? I thought I was playing Spyro, not Warcraft. Who, is this just like Nazul or someone? It actually doesn't look too far off. Is he gonna get his skeletons anytime soon? Thank you. Oh, okay, right, so apparently just like bouncing off the shit. Yeah, I love when an enemy does damage without getting an attack animation out. It's so satisfying. And I know I'm punching them, I know how ineffectual that is, but this is the thing. I'm using a bow, running at someone who's about to approach the melee. Oh, and it also doesn't do anything else, so I have to punch them. Never mind. So, that doesn't work either, so I've actually got to fight and kill them. This might be a good note to end on, and just skip this, because like you know what happens here. We're fighting skeletons. Okay, so jumping on them doesn't do anything. Great, yeah, punching them doesn't do anything either. You know, I love it when just attacks just completely miss the target. Like, why on earth would I want to auto-target Zoe, or whoever the fuck that fairy is? So I've got to attack way sooner than I actually intend to connect the hit. Like, it's so jarring. In fact, this just whole thing. I'm facing someone who looks like he's literally excuse me, being sorry, no, I can't burp properly. I'm fighting someone who looks like they've been ripped out of Warcraft 3. We face it off with Kael'thas, the third boss, yeah. Looks about the same except he floats. And there's like his ribcage. All that good stuff. Good job lives don't exist in this game. Oh god, that reminds me, Super Lucky's Tale has fucking lives. And like, you don't get them all that generously either. Fucking hell. So how do I get that way? Oh, I get it. I was going to say, I thought I had to do a leap of faith then. Jesus, wept. The camera made that look really far away. Please just say it's not the case, but still. I had to remember the shoot button very quickly there. Another lockpick. Thank you. Not bothering. Don't need to. Got enough lockpicks. I best fight him anymore. Because if he crawls back up my arse, I am not going to want to do that. So. Okay, he's down. Any more enemies that I need to take out? That leads somewhere I don't know where. I do not like that the camera isn't like panning down enough for me to see the floor. That's not helpful. So I can't see where I need to land. Like here's fine, but it's like when I was on the platform and I needed to jump down, I need to be able to see where I'm going to land properly. Oh, Christ, I can't get past them. Oh, well, they just break the platform anyway. I can see some, at least one of them's trying to reach me, but they can't. I've got to get them to come to me. They're not really flying in like the same lines. They're all going on their own little paths, so I can't just like line them up like I would in a speed. So I'm sorry about that. So my camera decided to cut out. It just decided that it was done recording. So at the 1 hour 30 mark. So I've got to start again. But at least I know I've been recording for an hour and a half. So that's not terribly long. Now I want to know where these platforms go. Or at least I thought there were some platforms. It appears as though I'm wrong. We're going to wrap up very quickly. Like, we're not going to be long at this at all, so... Yeah, so what I thought were platforms is just missed. I have to wonder, was it worth returning? It was not. Yeah, so we'll just try and wrap this up as quickly as I can. Nice, didn't damage himself. Love that in a game. If an enemy's going to do something that's going to damage themselves, play by the same fucking rules, alright? Like, I get, you know, that... Again, referencing D&D. if an enemy is going to cast an ability that is going to harm them, they either have to be very desperate. In fact, they're not even stupid. They just have to be very desperate. Like, if they're going to cast an ability on themselves, like that would harm me, and they're caught in the blast, they have to be. Like, no enemy is stupid enough to do that, but they should still take damage from it. Friendly fire should absolutely exist. Now, if they can sculpt the spell, like sorcerers can and some wizards, then that's fine. Because they've opted out of, for fuck's sake, hitting their friends. Wow! This movement is so fucking ridiculously floaty. Oh my word, that's appalling. Like, I know I was complaining about floaty controls before, but Jesus Christ, some of this is bad. It's really bad.
Spyro always used to send me into cracks like this.
Oh, he did he?
Should I take it from here?
And that's where we're going to leave off. So thank you ever so much for watching. I do apologise for the rants in this video, but yeah. But hopefully when we kick off, we'll pick it up later. No. If this part sucks, which it undoubtedly will, we can. I can skip it next time. I want to at least show you the level, you know. Like, I'm not very good at this whole archival purposes thing, but I do want to at least show you, like, some of the level. I want to at least have an attempt at it and show an attempt at it. I really don't know why I'm trying to go for gems, because like, I've got nothing to spend them on. Maybe there is an item later on. I might actually have a look through, for a walkthrough, and just have a look, is there any more items that are worth spending this on, because otherwise I'm just doing this for no reason. Also, this is quite a lengthy level. I can see a lot of potential for pitfalls later on. So I'll do the light gem bit, and then why can't I just fly up like, above the ceiling and just like be in the safe bit? I have to be in the top bit. Right, so I'll do the light gem bit, and if it sucks, which it will, we'll skip it. And I'll skip that and do that in downtime. Because I don't just want to keep you. I don't just want to keep showing you me save scumming all the time.
Should I try again to see if I can find a light gem?
Of course you should. What kind of question is that? That's what I'm there for. Jesus Christ Almighty. See, this is an early example of game developers not respecting my time. Like having you do the unimportant task first before the big one. Yeah? It's like there's no option to skip it. You have to do that first. So the Yetis take a bit of a beating. So they're going to be quite powerful. So why can't Sparks do this in the ordinary levels? You know, like Mags in Phantasy Star Online. I remember Phantasy Star. I actually want to do a bit of Phantasy Star Online one day, but oh, that's lovely. complete little machine gun. Yeah, those spiders are a real pain in the ass. Like, they will web attack, and they do a nasty web attack that just knocks you back a bit. And it's like, I think it's like actually like instant hit as well. If you get close enough, then they can do a lot of harm. I mean, right now they've actually done less harm than anyone else here. It's actually like the shitty little enemies just approaching that have done the most harm. Oh, I think they also throw like 3 webs as well. Hey, right, we've done not too bad. So, pretty good. Right, now I'm going to leave it. Thank you ever so much for watching, guys. That is it. I'm done. I'm going to have to delete this video afterwards on my hard drive because I'm running out of room. Don't know why. I need to... Because it's not on the SSD, so I need to... So it's not porn, so...
It was good fun.
Need to figure out what it is. I'll find it out. Anyway, yes, so I will leave it there. We'll see what happens next time. But thank you ever so much for watching, and I will see you guys at some stage. Maybe in a couple of days, maybe one day. But yeah, the sooner I get this game finished, the sooner I can really focus on the job. I don't know, like, after A Hero's Tale is done, I really don't know what game I'm going to focus on. I kind of just want to get a Let's Play done, and not keep you guys hanging like I did before with Spyro the Dragon. Also as well, this is the first time I've actually heard Spyro's addressed by his title of The Dragon in a Spyro game, you know? Like, he's always just been known as Spyro, not Spyro the Dragon, so the mammoth doing that was quite interesting. Anyway, also as well, like, his name is not Spyro the Dragon on the front cover of the game. Hasn't been since Spyro 2. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you ever so much for watching. Take care, stuff now, and yeah, I look forward to hopefully getting this finished. Probably not 100%, but we'll see. Thanks for watching. Take care. Stuff now.